Please turn off your phones right now. Please turn off your phones. Okay. These old buggers. So how's everybody doing tonight? Ready for some free advice? Hello, may I help you?
No, I'm good.
Well, I'm George. Welcome to the Oaks.
The Oaks. Oh my, I was looking for story and song.
Well, you missed it.
This way?
That way.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Free advice. How it began. So I'm watching a news story on TV about these 5 old guys in Park City, Utah, who took a table behind at a farmer's market and started giving out free advice. Well, I said to myself, I can do that. So I got this chair and I put it all together. And I've had this life of negotiating leases and raising dogs and milking cows. You bet I've had a lot to say. But I didn't know how giving advice would change me. I want to make folks smile. Connect, That's how I thought of this. Free advice, offered or accepted. No politics, no religion. Thank God. Say it with me now. Thank God.
By God.
That's SK, my sidekick. I've got 2 sidekicks. You'll meet them soon. There's so many cool people in this farmer's market. None of them quite look like me with something like this. Hey, it's a look. Think anyone will notice me? So I'm really glad you joined me here tonight. My mom used to say, right? You never can say thank you too many times. And that's what she said. Say it with me now. Thank you. Thank you. Who's that rumbling around back there?
George?
I've seen you before.
First time at the farmer's market, but I had to come. I hear music.
The honey badgers.
I love Center Street.
Wait, don't go.
I'll be back, George. You have no idea how many people I'm going to be today.
Oh, good idea. But don't get lost. Look for me in my sneakers, bright yellow. You folks can't really see them very well, can you? But SK, first, before you go, be an old guy using your PD voice, please.
In other news, old coots give advice.
Not that old.
Hey! You're not that young.
There's Officer Joe. How you doing?
Free advice giver, huh?
Yep.
You got a permit?
Well, I did seek permission to put my chair in this spot, but I was in somebody else's spot.
Visitor 1. Is there a visitor 1 here?
Visitor 1.
Visitor 1. Oh, right there we are, sir.
Go fund me.
Okay, and the question was,
Go fund me.
where'd you get all your bucks to set up your spot? GoFundMe. Excellent answer. Thank you very much.
Why didn't I think of that? So why do I do this? To collect smiles. Every day is a new adventure. People wave to me from across the street and I wave back. We make a connection, me and you. Imagine that. Visitor 2, you got a question? Visitor 2?
What is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life? That's a terrific question. Well, we'll get to that, I promise you, because that's what I'm finding out. What comes next in life? Visitor 3, looks like you have an all-important question about life.
What is the meaning of cheese?
What is the meaning of cheese? The meaning of cheese. Well, when I get a serious inquiry, I ask 20 questions because you visitors already have the answers in your head. You just don't know that yet. But I do I have all the answers? Or do I have all the answers? Or do I have all the answers? I certainly don't have the script. No way! I have lots of questions. We both know when we smile at each other, we acknowledge ourselves as one. Now, my wife, Beatrice, says I get carried away with the love your chair, great beanie comments. And I probably do. Beatrice, you there?
George's head swells so much we have to open the garage door to let him in the house.
She says my head swells so much, she has to open the garage door to get me in it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Everyone should have a Beatrice. The question I get asked a lot is, how do I know if my partner is the one? That's easy. Sure. It took me 2 years of courting Beatrice. She said, George, don't you want to be married? And I told her the truth. Honey, I can't imagine a day without you. Just kidding. Visitor 14? Who's visitor 14?
What do you pour first, the milk or the cereal?
What do you pour first, the milk or the cereal? Well, you get the bowl and see the milk or the cereal. Well, actually, the cereal tells you how much milk you need. Right? Visitor 15?
Stay hydrated, wear sunscreen.
Stay hydrated, wear sunscreen. That's good advice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Say it with me now. Thank you. So, the meaning of life. What I try to do is put myself out there. Have fun. Life is too serious. We have to make people laugh. Then we've got this. Visitor 16 has a question.
My wife, Cinnamon, is having an affair with the mailman.
She's a woman!
The question is there postage due? Visitor 16, you have another question.
That's pretty much it.
So, I thought you were going to ask me if you had to sell your soul for a job or stay in academia, even if it pays less.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but you called on him first.
Okay, well, thank you for that recovery. Well, I asked myself, what I'm getting out of the job? The reason we work is it's uplifting. Yeah, and also the money, right? You have a college question?
Should I go to college?
Should you go to college? You want to go to college? Do you think you want to go and learn something about yourself? Who's going to pay for it? Ellie Woody used to say that at town meetings. Who's going to pay for it? To tell the truth, I wasn't the best student. 62 average. Yeah, that number kind of coincided with the number of days I actually went to school. Eddie Harrison, is that you? That can't be you.
You fought in Vietnam, that's no small feat.
What do you know it is, Eddie? Wow. Growing up, you remember, growing up, I had to take 5 steps for every 2 that Eddie took because he's a foot taller than me. His strides were just too long. I was the 4th of 5 kids. One of them right there. But as hard as I had to walk faster and harder than everybody else because I was so small. As hard as my parents scrimped and saved for private school for me, I let them down. I really did. I didn't work hard enough. So when all of my friends went to college, I went to Vietnam instead. Right, Eddie, too?
You took some classes after the war?
Did I take some classes after the war? I did. I majored in pipeline and ping pong, but I didn't graduate. My mom wasn't exactly thrilled about that, or about a lot of things. Hardest thing to do is forgive your mother. Son, she told me, I'm an alcoholic. Sometimes I got so mad about that. But do you want some advice? Remember, the alcohol is in charge. The alcohol is a disease, and mom is not in charge. It's the disease I'm mad at, mom, not you. We all have shortcomings. Shortcomings?
Shortcomings I got. My boyfriend, or my husband here, thinks my boobs are too small. He's got pictures on his phone of women with big boobies.
Oh, sheesh. Your husband's a boob. Visitor 7, you have a question about dogs?
Hey, George.
Hi.
Do you think maybe I should get another dog?
Should you get another dog? Well, you loved your dog, right? You got love. You can love again. What's on your mind, visitor 4? Or visitor 4?
Should I believe in unicorns?
Well, let me think about that. I believe in peanut butter. Skippy chunky, actually. Okay? Visitor 5?
I spilled mustard on my shirt.
You spilled mustard on your shirt. Well, yellows only look for, I don't know, sneakers? Think visitor 5?
Do you think anybody's going to notice that I'm wearing
Do you think anybody's gonna notice you're wearing a tablecloth to hide a mustard stain? Let's see. First thing, hey, guy wearing a tablecloth to hide a blotchy mustard stain? No, nobody's gonna see that. Whoa, jeez. Hang on. This wind is gonna blow my chair. Okay, that'll do it. Okay, here we go. That's better. Thank you very much. Hat person out there. Is there a hat person?
I like your propeller hat.
You like that? Thank you very much. Say it with me now. Thank you. See, lots of people just want to play, and I love that. Excuse me, FOMO. What's a FOMO?
Fear of missing out. You know, I understand FOMO, fear of missing out. And so I ask myself this a lot. Maybe I should ask you.
Good idea.
Should I build up or out?
Well, geometry, physics, whatever you build, it should have a solid foundation, kind of like this, so it doesn't tip over or fall out.
How's this for support?
Now that's support. So, Mr. FOMO, what are you thinking? Or Mr. FOMO, what are you thinking?
Oh, I'm going big. I'm going to build up.
You're going to build up. Great. That's a good choice. So, folks ask me stuff. It's the anonymity of it, the unbiased. I'll ask many questions trying to help, trying to be productive. Sometimes they're big questions, and sometimes, yeah, kid.
Well, what flavor ice cream should I get?
Which flavor haven't you had in a while?
Well, I can't decide between chocolate and strawberry. Which one?
Well, chocolate's my favorite, for
Oh,
sure. Good
chocolate.
question.
That is, chocolate is my favorite too. So I will go get some chocolate ice cream.
Good idea. Bring me some.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I like these exchanges because I'm an entertainer. Anyway, this is all about me. You smile at people, they smile back. We need more of that, right? Is there a person out there with a question?
Oh, my sneaky girlfriend running around me. What do you do?
What do? You run faster. Hey, kid.
Hey, I heard that. But I can't run because I'm so short.
Well, you know what? You and me. We're about this high. Yeah, we're close to the ground. But not only do we not bump our heads on door frames like my tall brother here, we can do anything, which means we're head and shoulders above everybody else. Right, man? Right, man? Or not right, man?
So how do I get over having a bad day?
You have a good one.
Maybe I'll have a great day.
Well, okay. Say that again, please.
Maybe I'll have a great day.
So, what do you think? Is that your next line?
I think so.
Okay, so what do you think? Or what do you think?
What
Or
do
what do you think?
Well, what do you
Or what do
think?
you think?
What do you think?
I agree. Okay, so that's what I thought.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Actually, it's a comment.
Okay.
My husband thinks that I'm too old for him.
Too old. Oh no! Say it with me now. Oh no! Okay, so what do you think?
I think I'm too young at heart for him.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right about that. What do you like?
I like what you're doing out here.
Now, that's why I do this. Good thing I'm not full of this. What about you, kiddo?
My mom says I shouldn't talk to strangers. Should I talk to paramedics?
Well, should you be talking to a guy in Elster with a propeller on his hat? So here, I hear Officer Joe. Here he comes again. There's Officer Joe. See him every week, and I knew he'd be one of my favorites here.
Everything okay with you, George?
Yeah, I see that Mary Lou reading to you again.
She's been showing me these funny articles here at the market for 13 years now. You think it's too early to ask her out?
13's a charm, or something.
Here she is.
I got this. Morning, Mary Lou.
Good morning.
Saw you reading to Officer Joe again.
I found a little ditty on how helping people keeps your blood pressure lower. However, the truth may be, he keeps my heart racing.
But he doesn't know it.
13 years of flirting, that man is thick.
Look, Mary Lou, you want some free advice?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah. Next time you read together, ask him if he wants to meet for coffee. Or maybe wine.
But what if I ruin everything?
What if you build on it more?
All right, I'll go back. I'll take care of it.
Good. I can't wait to see what happens. I like this part. Reader 1, do you have a question?
George, I heard what you said. My wife and I have been reading together for 50 years, but in the last few months, we've lost our zip.
Here's an idea. Try reading to each other, sitting hip by hip, literally touching. Reader 2?
That's what I call hip advice.
So, let me know what happens. Excuse me. The only time I would take a phone call when I'm in the chair is if it's from my wife. Oh, it's Beatrice. Sorry. So, hello. Hi, dear. Hi, dear. Yes? So, the dog, he did what? Yeah, I read the note, but I swear I remembered to close the gate. I didn't. He chewed what? How many socks? He threw them up where? Ooh, I'm so sorry. Hello. Yikes. So, I guess I'm in the doghouse again. In spite of my bad memory, Beatrice says I forget everything. Or I forgot everything. I'm a happy guy and I don't care what most people think of me. Look, I look silly, but being who I am is the most fun I can have with my clothes on.
I saw you in Harvard Square this summer.
You saw it in Harvard Square? Really? I don't see that in our script. Yes. So, speaking of birthday suit, I got this question.
Hey,
Hi, birthday suit.
is that birthday suit out there? All right. What's your question?
It's my birthday, and I don't know what I want to do.
You don't know what to want to do for your birthday. Well, here's my suggestion. Treat yourself to the birthday gift of giving to someone else so that you feel good giving to someone else. It's the best gift you can ever get. Give to someone else on your birthday.
Just happened, George. This little kid gave me a balloon for no reason at all.
Wow. Happy birthday, Mary Lou.
Well, it isn't really. Well, actually, it is.
Well,
Next week.
now you have your first present.
Hey, I wrote that note for Officer Joe.
Did you give it to him?
No, I don't want to rock the boat.
Well, yeah, that's the question you have to ask yourself.
Hey, George.
Hey.
I like your son.
Thank you very much. You think he looks like me? Apparently not.
Speaking of looks, what's you like that? Me? Or enhanced me? You chicken to try and look, George.
You are?
Oh! Uh-oh, wait a minute. Excuse me.
Make sure you take all your crap with you, yeah? Okay. So, SK Guy is going to appear shortly. Ask me a different question. And if he doesn't, then I'll just continue to stall until he does.
Hey, I got a question from back here, George.
What's your question from back there?
You like Coke or Pepsi better?
Yes.
both of them. Well, gee whiz. How about Diet Coke? And
Oh, no.
no
No.
diet stuff at all?
Don't need to diet.
Well, darn.
Hi, Guy.
Hi, George. So there's this girl.
Yep, there always is.
And after only 5 years of dating, she wants me to meet her mother.
And let me get this straight. So you feel she's moving too fast?
I don't want to be rushed, George.
Is there someone else you want to go out with on Saturday nights?
You kidding me? I only want to be with her. She's the only one.
Well, what will your life be without her if she decides to not wait?
I don't want to lose her.
Then what are you waiting for?
Guess I'm meeting her mother.
And that's the kind of moment that Free Advice Guy lives for. And of course we have questions like the kind I got from Harry. Hi, Harry.
Hello, George.
How are you?
Tuna fish. Can we talk?
Huh?
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish.
Okay.
What do you say about it, Harry?
So those subjects divide us. That's not my purpose, Harry.
Tuna fish divides us? How does that work?
So, what do you want to say about it, Harry?
Tuna fish?
Can you tell her that?
This is what you call a circular conversation. I don't like the way my wife makes it. Too much mayo.
Oh, mayobalas. That's Cassidy.
That was pathetic, George. I mean, that was really sad.
So, Cassidy, are we with us?
Yes.
Have we got tuna fish?
Are there voices back there? So she's been making it that way for 30 years, George.
Yep, I heard that. So, she's been fixing you sandwiches for more than half your life?
Sally never complains about it.
She must really care about you.
Truly am a lucky man.
So, you'll tell her about the mail?
I think I should tell her about the sandwiches. I'm grateful.
Wow. Again, mayobalas!
Hey,
Yeah,
George,
yeah.
you and me, we managed to not talk about politics or religion.
Yeah, you're right. So, you tell Sally that she reeled in a keeper.
I'll do that.
What do you think about that, Tina? Hi, Tina.
Sure. I have something to ask you. What do you think about baby names?
I'm for them. You?
Well, what do you think would be a good name? Sky, or ocean, or blue?
Sky, ocean, blue. You didn't mention grass. Okay. So the ocean is blue. So maybe you can think of a synonym that combines your words, Amber, Cyan, Sean, Marine, Maureen. Congratulations on your baby to be, Tina.
Well, thanks, George. I can't wait to meet baby Amber.
Wow, there's a name. Thank you. Hi, SK.
Hi, George. Got $2 for water?
I saw your sign under Stanley. Huh? Save the right whales. People pass me by. What can you do to get their attention?
Was standing on my side?
I have no. Yeah, he must be.
Anyway, people pass me by.
Yeah. And you want to get their attention?
I thought about it, but you know, I don't want to look like you. Smile? That's not me.
So what you're doing now, is it working for you?
I'm good at smirking.
Hey! Stay hydrated.
Thanks, George.
Sorry. Great. Glad I have this right here. Doesn't fall down, you know. Thank you. Thanks for waiting. Okay. I needed that. Mary Lou!
I wanted to tell you, George. Look, he's reading my note.
Joe's reading your note.
Yes, he is. Right this second. What if he hates it?
What if he doesn't?
Well, what if he does? And I'm ruining everything because he likes my note, but he doesn't like it because he doesn't want to see me. Help me, George.
Well,
What should I do?
I think you have to just go with it one way or the other. Then you'll know.
All right. I am not gonna wait around to see what is gonna happen over there.
Well, you enjoy reading to each other, right?
Yes. Ooh.
So, hi, lady. And he said, hi, lady.
Hi. Hello. Free advice.
Yes.
You really don't take any money?
This isn't about money.
But you don't have a degree or anything.
Just 77 years of living. That counts for something, doesn't it?
I don't even know you.
That's the point.
Okay. Free advice giver.
Yeah.
Thing is, my husband's divorcing me. He says I'm too old.
When I started this, folks told me I was too old for new beginnings.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You're never too old to reinvent yourself.
You're right. Life's in front of you, not behind you.
You're kind of old school, huh?
Just trying to figure it out every day.
Life's in front of me?
Yeah, the way I see it.
I have a lot to think about. Onward.
Bye-bye. So, she made me think about what we have and where we are. Foundations, kind of like this platform. Gotta find the strongest foundation so it doesn't tip over. And that goes for advice too. Like the words I shared with the team.
Hey.
Hey.
How do I know, like if he's the one? How do I
He's
know
the one?
Yeah.
Have you known him for 4 seasons?
Tonight for our first date.
Oh, so what do you like about him?
Well, he thinks I'm interesting, and I think I'm interesting.
That's very interesting.
I hope I don't ruin it. I canceled, the last 2 times.
Oh no! Say it with me now. Oh no! Are you going out with him tonight?
Well, I want to, and I don't. I want to. Like I am.
Then you already succeeded.
But how did I know that?
You're showing up. You're giving yourself a chance. Oh, Al Roker. Hi, Al.
Yes, George. It's me.
How you doing?
We had fun in Harvard Square last summer giving free advice together, didn't we?
Yes, we certainly did, and that was my line.
They're all my lines.
Yes, we did. That's his line.
Yeah, well, see that? It would have been better if we had more sun and less rain, and so you actually read the script.
That's exactly right. But you're the Today Show weatherman, right? Of all people, you should have known it was going to rain.
The truth is, George, even I have trouble believing the weatherman sometimes.
SK student. SK student? Wow. Here she goes.
I have a really kind of a scary question,
Okay.
but I shouldn't be talking to you.
Hey, come on back.
Well, my boyfriend, he's on a ship and he's going to be gone for 3 months. And we only have time to do 60 words, back and forth, like 30 and 30.
Every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks. It seems like a really, really long time.
So write down the 30 words you're going to send him next week.
Okay. Well, here's a couple of the 30 that he sent me, because I don't remember them all, but he said he wiped the decks, he swabbed the floor, he made dinner, he went here, he looked out the window and he saw, well, I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do that.
So it sounds like Stan's your guy.
Stan, how did you know? I talked to you before, didn't you?
Yeah, we've talked about Stan.
Yes. Well, I do think Stan is my guy.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Oh.
So, Oliver, she's my wife.
I know.
She doesn't want another dog. Ernie. Ernie was the second best dog we ever had. Oscar was the first best. Oscar, he just loved everybody. But Bernie, He was just a great dog. Just kind of friendly all the time. He knew just what kind of day me and Audrey had because of our bosses, and he'd sit on the feet of whichever boss was a bigger jerk that day. And I'd be the one in the morning to take him out. He'd give me his leash. Now the mornings are quiet.
And Audrey wants another dog, but you don't?
George, I don't want to go through this again. Bernie was my friend, you know?
And you don't want another friend, but you can lose him? I get that.
I told Audrey I'd never get another dog. Since I've said that, she's been real quiet.
So you're afraid if you talk about it, you might change your mind?
Bernie, you know? Bernie.
The second best dog in the world. You've got a lot to think about.
I sure did love that dog.
Love, loss, the two go together. Love.
I'd like to know, should I tell my house guests that our pet snake is missing?
So you want to know if you should tell your house guests that your pet snake is missing?
I'm always missing my stop or getting on the wrong plane. Being me, it's kind of scary.
Don't go back, Cassidy. Down, down. Oh, find someone to track you down so you don't get lost in the storm.
That's a good idea. You hear music, George?
I do.
I'm gonna go find out where it is.
Have fun. Fun?
I saw you in Harvard Square this summer again.
You saw me in Harvard Square this summer again? I'll always remember what you said to me. The square will never be the same without you. Words really are the very best gifts. Hi, Guy. Afternoon, great to see you again.
So, free advice offered or accepted, no politics, no religion.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about my dog. I have a dog question.
I have a dog passion, see? My screensaver is my dog.
Oh, he's so cute.
Absolutely, it's my screensaver.
Get it.
So here's some advice. Training dogs from puppyhood. I've done it too many times. The fifth one may have to be trained by somebody else. I'm good.
Well, the thing is, my dog won't eat all the food I cook for him.
Well, what do you cook for him?
You know, the good stuff. Burgers and fries, macaroni and cheese, right? Oreos for protein, some onion rings, you know, the good stuff, like I said.
You give him all that crap every night?
We're not much into breakfast.
Maybe he just doesn't want all those foods.
But apple pie's American, right?
Well,
sir, isn't it apple pie American?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Talking to the other guy, but you lose.
So you feed him what you like.
You kidding me? Oh, heavens no. I'm a vegan. And vegan, one of those things. And I'm also gluten-free.
Maybe he is too.
Wow, dude. I never thought about that. Thanks, man.
So I gotta tell you, I learn stuff every day sitting up here. Sometimes I see the same folks around every week. Hi, Dan.
So, my wife wants me to go on a family boat trip. You know, the whole mishpacha. There's our mother, and sisters, loud kids, the dogs. Give me a break.
My advice, me and overboard. Oh yeah, stay with me now.
That's that life preserve.
You're welcome. Hi, singer.
Well, I got stage fright, and I'm singing at a country bar for the first time.
You ever sing in front of anybody before?
Well, so, you know, I'm a radiologist, and yesterday I told one of the girls about my friend. You know, her left boob was between the glass on the camera, and she said, well, why don't you sing for me now? It's just me, and I can't even look at you. So I said, okay, blame it on my roots. I showed up in boots to ruin your black tie affair.
But that was in a small room, right?
Yeah, it was. It was a very small room. And it was just her.
So you can try it here.
No. There's a lot of people. I'm not doing it.
Well, they're all talking. They're going to different booths here at the market. They're buying stuff. Try it. What do you have to lose? You're going to sing in front of a real audience tonight. Rehearsing can't hurt.
All right, I get you. Yes, you're right. All right, here we go. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer shakes.
Wow, that's great. Thank you very much. You're great. You are. You're going to bring the house down tonight.
So, I have this question. It gets you noticed, your song.
You want to get noticed?
Is it just too much to ask for a date for the prom?
Really? Wait, I've got an idea. If I can find my prop. How's this? Prom date wanted.
Sign it in the. You're sure this isn't desperate?
Hey, look. It doesn't matter what other people think. All that matters is what you think.
I think it's a good sign if me and the girl aren't cousins or something.
Yeah, glad you signed up to at least try. Hi, college.
Trying's not so easy. My mom, she wants me to go to this college, and I don't want to go. She always tells me how much she sacrifices for me, and she wishes she could go with me because she's going to miss me so much. But now I feel guilty because I'm not going to miss her as much as she's going to miss me. It felt good to say that. Oh,
You don't want to hurt her feelings?
no, but I do. I hurt her feelings, especially now.
Because you're moving away from home?
I want to, and I can't wait. It's going to be scary.
Because you'll miss her?
Yeah, I guess in a weird kind of way.
Maybe she's feeling exactly the same.
Maybe she is.
Maybe you can say something to her about it.
Yeah, George, maybe I can. Thanks.
Mothers, they're the ones who take care of us. They're the ones who will push others out of the way to save us. Their job is to take care of us. Our job is to take care of our mothers. I miss my mom a lot.
You want some free advice, son?
Sure. What? Who is that? Mom? Mom, is that you? Is that really you?
I'm always with you, George. I hope you know that.
She would say that to me, you know.
You're a wonderful brother to Caleb, George. My advice to you, never stop.
Thanks. Lady with the engagement ring, how can I help you? Lady with the engagement ring, how can I help you?
I've been married 5 times. It's just a charm.
Well, only if there's not a Mr. 7. You, sir. You, sir. Or you, sir.
George!
Hi, sir.
Well, madam. Stop it. Look at my face and tell me what I need. Be careful.
Let me see here.
Be careful.
You need a milkshake. Oh, yeah. Stay with me now. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Truth is, I called in sick yesterday. But I'm here today working.
You called in sick, but you're here working?
Yeah, what am I supposed to tell my boss?
What are you supposed to tell your boss sitting right next to you? You show up, madam. That's the most important thing you can do. But it's not the easiest. Now, I'm my brother's caretaker. I show up. He asked me to bring him music. He has the best memory for music trivia. Right, Caleb?
I forgot it. To remember, I forgot. Elvis Aaron Presley, king of rock and roll. And after a concert in 1976, he made a Fool's Gold loaf.
What's that?
I was going to get to that. It's a loaf of sourdough bread, a pound of bacon, a jar of peanut butter, and a jar of jelly.
No, that's fool's gold. Sorry.
It's a man after my own heart.
Caleb, developmentally delayed, epileptic, and diabetic. Yet the strongest person I know, no hate or ill will anywhere in his heart. Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello. How does one do that, George? You're looking at a guy with tons of broken heart stories.
Well, we're all here with you, Stan.
So I'm in the middle of a date, right? And I don't care who it is, I want to escape. What do I do? Why do I do that?
Why do you want to leave?
No. All my dates tell me stuff, and then they want to know stuff about me too.
And you don't want to talk about you?
Boring. I don't have anything to say.
You don't feel inspired in life?
Yeah, my buddies from high school drifted away. They're doing things.
What do you want to do?
It's stupid.
I'm listening. I'm still listening. I'm listening.
As long as you're listening, as long as I have your unprovided attention, I want to start a glamping business in Rwanda. Cleveland, same thing.
What's the first step?
I got names.
Oh.
I know who to market to. I even have a down payment.
Wow.
Been saving from the shoe store for a long time.
Sounds like you know what to do. There's your answer.
Thanks, George. I think maybe you'll help.
You're welcome. Oh. Jonathan. Hi here, Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan.
George, is that you? The guy who gave kids toys in Tangy and Vietnam?
What do you know, Jonathan Town? Did you ever get your VA medical benefits, Jonathan?
I'm going to speak before the House Veterans Affairs Subcommittee. What should I say?
Well, I sat beside him as he delivered his remarks to Congress. True story. I would like to ask the committee and panel members to fix the benefits issues we veterans are facing. Please help those who have helped their country. That's what he said. And by golly, his medical benefits were restored by the VA. But my surrogate father, Farmer George Jackson, called me, and he was mad because I had protested the Vietnam War.
You're a communist, boy. I'll punch you in the nose.
This says, I slunch you in the nose.
Is that right?
In my young life,
I won't punch you in the nose because we have a typo.
okay, you can slunch me in the nose.
I'll punch you. There you go.
In my young life, I slaughtered chickens and I birthed calves and milked cows. We already did that. But nothing was harder than not talking with my mentor for 10 long years. It was very sad. I'm glad we finally reconciled. Hey, party guy?
Well, I'm trying to learn to
You're-
pat my head and rub my stomach at the same time.
You're trying to learn how to pat your head and move your stomach at the same time?
Really.
Wow. Okay, so it's all on the wrist. I'll show you. Here we go. Let me show you. Okay, let's all stand and try it together now, please. Here we go. Everybody stand. We're going to try this together. Okay? So here's the deal. See, I can do this. I can do this. But here's the trick. There's a trick. You always pat with one hand and you rub with the other, and you don't switch them off. You move the patting hand from here to here, or you move the rubbing hand from here to here. So you do this, or you do this. You do that? Okay, wow. That's great. It looks like some of you got it. Anyway. So you've learned a new parlor trick. Does anybody even say parlor anymore? Other, you have a question? Other? Hi, Other.
Any advice for the father to be?
Show up. You tell them you're proud of them. You cry. You laugh. You be. Be. Be card.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Smile at people on the street. Forgive. Live. Give.
As long as you have a permit, George.
Oh, there's Officer Joe again. Is it okay for me to be here?
We like it when you're here.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Thank you. Say it with us.
Say it with me now. Thank you for that. Visitor 10, what do you think?
What is the meaning of life again?
Again? How about you, Mary Lou?
Hey, I didn't know I was gonna come. This is real.
It's
Listen,
written right.
I gotta tell you that George is reading my note, and guess what he said?
Oh, you asked him if he wanted to meet for coffee or wine, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
And he said he would like to meet for coffee and wine. Yay! I'm so excited! I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll agree to that. Reader 3.
You know, earlier you suggested that we read hip to hip.
Yeah, and how did that go?
Yep, worked out well. We got close and traded our team beds for a double.
You traded your king bed for a double. Whoa, you two sure are here.
It's me, George.
Hi, man.
The guy that couldn't decide about whether he ever get another dog.
Really?
Do you want to go home? You want to go home? Have fun?
So what did you decide?
Well, you know, you made me think, George. So what I'd like to say to you is, meet Bernie too.
Wow, that lucky dog.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Thank you very much, George.
You're very welcome.
Wait, you know what this singer thinks about that? You're not one hound dog, crying all the time.
Well, look at you, singing for all to hear at the farmer's market.
You were right, George. I did bring a house down.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Well, hello, prom guy. Aren't you the dude who was looking for a prom date?
Of course I am, George. But I just have to find it, because I've been out for a while.
You look exhausted.
I am. I've been working like a dog. Not a hound dog. Not a Bernie dog.
You must have danced all night.
Yeah. I could have danced all night. Oh, because you know why, George? You want to know why?
I know.
I'm the prom king.
Good for you.
Hey.
Hi, student. He said expectantly. Hi, student.
Yeah, because she couldn't find what she needed. So, you know, even after first semester, I missed home. And I knew my mom missed me. But my family didn't do stuff like that. They don't talk or say things like that. So, you know, I didn't do it. I came home one weekend, and you know what I said?
You said, Mom, I missed you?
No! I said, Mom, would you do my laundry?
Oh, jeez. I'll bet that made her day.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Sir?
Hey, George.
Hello.
Ask me how I am.
I remember you. You wanted to escape your dates because you had job pursuits on your mind. So how are you?
Clapping in Rwanda.
Well, there you go. Good for you.
George.
Yes.
It's me.
That sounds like George Jackson. George Jackson?
Yeah.
You were like my second dad in 10 years. Not talking for 10 years.
Yeah, I know. You and I have different ideas about politics, but 10 years is a long time. I may be right, but I'm wrong about one thing. I don't want to win if it means not having you in my life. Aww.
Same. I guess we both won.
No, I'm the winner, George.
Oh, the lady whose husband wanted to divorce her because she's too old.
And slow. You know what I did?
What did you do?
I divorced him.
Wow.
And now I'm growing younger every day.
Oh yeah, that's great. Say it with me now. Oh yeah. Oh, hello. You're the student who could only use 30 words to correspond with your beau at sea.
Yep, well, I got 30 words to tell him he's my guy. But the 3 words he told me, I love you, made me say, yes, I do.
Wow, that's great. And I have 3 words for you. Good for you.
Hey.
I think my advice for myself is keep practicing. I hear Elvis. Reminds me of my little brother.
George, it is me.
Caleb, you can't be here.
Yes. This is just like the time that I got distracted and got lost in the airport. You found me.
That was pretty scary. But you're using a cane. At the end, you were in a wheelchair.
You were my caretaker for 40 years, Bob. But see, now, I'm yours.
Wow. Caleb, you really are here. You really are.
You want my advice?
Yes, I love that.
You and Elvis are mystical. You have no beginning, no end. Me neither, you know?
But what's the meaning, Caleb?
I don't know. Just keep doing it.
What? How?
I don't know. You already set up your chair in Harvard Squares. Maybe folks in Tallahassee want to get your free advice. Or even Altoona.
Altoona? Come on. I never thought of that, but, well, hello there, kid.
Hi. George, can I give you some advice?
Yes, please. The sign says, advice accepted, so that means yes.
I think you need to have a red balloon so everyone will notice you.
What a great idea.
You can have mine.
Wow, thank you. Red, my favorite color.
George,
Yes, kid.
thanks for talking to me.
You're very welcome. Say it with me now. Thank you. You don't have to get up yet. Okay. Ready? Okay. If you want some free advice, go see George. If you want some free advice, go see George. If you want some free advice, you're gonna love it at the price. If you want some free advice, sing it with me now. If you want some free advice, go see George. If you want